Well, we're in a really interesting time when it comes to the ability to project ourselves out into the world, especially with the internet. And in the past, if we wanted to really put ourselves in front of the public uh, by taped mechanisms, it was, by television commercials. And certainly many of us still do that. Many of our clients do that in their locations. But now we have this great opportunity to basically have our own channel to the whole planet. And video is the only way to do that. And of course we know from years of data, years of science, that moving pictures and people that are on the camera are more believable, bigger experts. The public likes them more. There's just more human factors when you get on video and you speak to the public. So we encourage all of our members to do that, both with getting their patients testimonials, so that grows their practice, but also to get themselves out there in the world. So we found that Ron, over many years, has given us the right tools for our doctors to do that. And just in the last year or so, with new technology to distribute video on the internet, the reality is when you're working with joint venture folks, or what I actually call joint vendors, or even almost like they're parts of your team when you're going out to build these components of parts of your business that you don't personally provide, but you're looking for among other providers. And one of the issues that you run into, they usually don't operate the same way you do. And that's okay if you operate lousy. But in our situation, we're on time, we do what we say we're going to do, we finish what we start, and if we make a mistake or screw up, we apologize. And the reality is Ron operates in exactly the same fashion. With integrity, a lot of times you forget that your level is so much different than everyone else. You get lulled into believing that, hey, the world operates the same way I do, everyone's got a lot of integrity, but when you just take a few steps outside of that world, you find that that's really not the case. So finding those other high integrity people just like Ron can be difficult. So when you do, you tend to want to really grab a hold of them and run. And I'm sure that that's why even I understand that Dan Kennedy's a client of Ron's now, another big guru in the marketing and sales business, and it only makes sense that folks like us all migrate to people like Ron, because we need those kind of relationships that have a lot of integrity, and otherwise most of us aren't happy and continue to look.